Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Foodie Show. Once again, my name is Omar Sidki. I have the pleasure to know both co-founders of this great adventure, Mrs. Huda Farah Hengsus and Mr. Jalal Ibrahim. And I will be the moderator for this opening session. Hopefully, that's going to start in a few minutes. My first question is going to go to Mr. Ibrahim. And again, of course, how the idea came about this second edition.
Thank you, Omar. Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Very excited indeed to have you in this third edition of the Food E-Show. Basically, we've been discussing with Huda on a way to democratize the access to leads worldwide, and we've been discussing this issue since 2017. And with the crisis of the COVID, we started to look at different solutions and look at the virtual events as one of the main stream and the main way to bring leads to companies that would like to extend their reach internationally. And that's how we came up with the idea of having a trade show for the food industry, an industry that we've been serving for many years. Huda has been in the industry for more than 20 years, and myself around the last 10 years. We've been serving the food industry, and this is our way actually to democratize lead generation and bring more leads to people everywhere during the crisis and even after the crisis.
Can you tell us great message that you guys want to convey through this initiative?
Well, basically, yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think when the idea came and when we talked to Jalal, that was in Sao Paulo, and it's so far away from home. You go for like 24 hours flights, and then you have to be on jet lag, try to generate leads. Sometimes those leads do not speak the language. You have to have translators. So it's much harder to generate leads, especially if you're interested by markets all over the world. So we needed to find a better way to connect these people. And I believe now that we have smartphones, now that we are all connected, now that we have internet no matter where, it doesn't have to be a time and a space to be able to connect. I believe we can be connected all the time, and we can choose whether or not to engage. And that's choice is what we're given with the Food E-Show. We're given choice to connect any market that you want. May I remind that we have over 100 countries that are represented this edition, as well as buyers from 47 countries, which is like amazing since we have been growing since last year. So that choice, that possibilities that the digital world or the virtual world offer is something that is here to stay. And we hope that companies all over the world, whether they have a small niche product or a huge product, can use the platform or other platforms to be able to connect with their audience.
It's great. And your second edition actually was such a great success. And I was just wondering, what's new since that second edition? What you guys came up, different than the second edition?
Well, first, as Huda said, we wanted to have more use more languages because we have people from different part of the world, so we are supporting more languages. Second thing, we are supporting innovative products, and we have the innovation award during the show. And third thing is that we are encouraging inclusion because we know that mainly 6% of the companies worldwide are led by women, and we are encouraging companies that are led by women. These are the three main new things that we will have in this edition.
Super, super. Mrs. Gisous, tell me, how do you feel about this new adventure, this 4 days networking adventure? And aside from the networking mission, how could this e-show help in revitalizing the agri-food sector or in terms of economic recovery following this pandemic?
It's always exciting to go live. It's always exciting to have the work of many months come to fruition and connecting everybody. But I believe since the platform has been open for people to connect in advance and set up, there's some connections that have been made, as well as between the different speakers, the partners, and everyone there. How is it can revitalize the sector? First, you know that it is fast changing. So the trends are extremely fast changing. So again, with the internet, with access to information, there's so many things that are going on. What we're trying to do at the show is filter and take the essence of those trends and bring them either from a global level, this is what we're seeing, or this is a regional level, this is what we're seeing. So that kind of information gives the companies that are with us the information to go or not to go into a certain market, how to adapt their product and services to get into certain markets, and who are the people to connect with. So the networking is not like exhibitors, attendees, it's everywhere. It goes everywhere. So attendees can connect with speakers who are also service providers, who are experts, connect with government agencies that we have within the Food e-show, with support organizations. We have export support. We've got incubators, investors, platforms, accelerators, and all that. So all this ecosystem is in one place. What you do is up to you. We connected. Now we have to get to the people that actually help you. Recovery there, it is much, it's not easy because each market is totally different than the other, but you have enough resources to be able to choose what to do with your business and who to find. There's obviously a lot of trends, but it is very regional. So you need to know your market, connect with the right people, and I'm sure you will be successful.
And I would add something. Probably a lot of exhibitors, they supply products, so they basically looking mainly for buyers. But I would encourage them to search for new trends, look at the new trends in their market. We have trends in different categories. They have so many sessions that they can attend to see how they can evolve and where they can go with their products. And I really encourage them to look beyond the sales part and look after the trend part in their market.
Great. Any theme that is being addressed in particular for this particular edition? What are your main themes? In other words, what are your main theme for this show?
So this team is more about innovation. This edition is more about innovation. So tomorrow, Monday, is Innovation Day. So that's when we announce the winners of the Innovation Awards. But that's when we have also a lot of startups doing the pitch, and a lot of content about how can startups cooperate with a big organization? What's the future of food tech? Giving examples on what's going on in other countries, fostering those partnerships. It's about innovation. Innovation comes in different forms and places. So if you think innovation is coming up with a new idea that hasn't been done before, think again, because innovation is improving all the time. What do you have right now? Whether it is a product, a process, a market, a message, a tool. So that is what the Food issue is about. In democratization, we have that information available. So there's also, like, right after that, Majid is taken to talk about how to generate more leads in 2021 using other social networks. That's something that can help you grow, whether you are in the food business or not in the food business. Maybe you are an organization, financial organization. A whole ecosystem can grow using these tools. So we are trying to address everything in the food industry, not basically the food, but anything in the process, which means the sales, the human resources, the regulations, what kind of trainings you have, all to get the next level. And I believe innovation is the name of the game for this edition. Plenty of, we've got about 50 sessions programmed. Hopefully we can have everybody on, but there is so much content, and it's for everybody. Like I said, from sales to cybersecurity to food innovation to the plant-based that is taking over Europe and America at the moment. That we're talking about sources, other sources of protein. Locust feed Africa. So much going on, and I hope you sign up. Don't forget to register for the sessions this week, get the notifications for that.
Well, the best of luck for you and your exciting team. I'll have nothing but to welcome everyone one more time. A very warm welcome for your exhibitors, VIPs, attendees, and partners. I just hope they are ready and they have completed creating their profiles to start networking and have fun. Happy networking, everyone. And you can go ahead and for your last word.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you. So I wish everyone
Yes,
good
I would like to.
networking. Sorry. I wish everyone good networking. Don't forget the
No, go ahead,
trade
Jalal,
show.
finish.
The trade show is for 4 days, but the platform is still open for 4 months, probably more. Stay tuned, keep networking even after the 4 days, and keep engaging. And we will have a lot of events that will come within the platform.
I will have to do some house rules and say, remember that our platform uses AI, artificial intelligence, to the more information you feed the system, that which is your profile, fill all the information about your profile, fill all the filters that will give you the possibility to get more people suggested to you, and hopefully for the best. I see somebody just joined us. One of our partners is here. Hello, Brahim. I'm getting
Hello.
you in a second.
Hello, Huda.
Hi, Brahim. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
So let me just do a quick introduction before I give it to you. So Brahim is the CEO of AgriScan, which is a Moroccan startup that will be showcasing in these 4 days, and they are leading the agriculture and food tech. So can you tell us a little bit about Masir, Brahim?
Yes, I thank you, Huda. So Masir is a Moroccan Foundation for Advanced Science, Innovation, and Research. It's based in Rabat, and it was created in 2007, and with a staff of 250 researchers and engineers, and a platform labs of 1,700 square meter. It's a research center dedicated for the applied research. Okay.
So thank you so much for joining. We wanted you to be with us because we want, since it is about innovation, this edition, we want to know that there is lots of actors, might not be companies and corporates, but there's also research center, applied research, and incubators and the hubs innovation hubs that you can connect with to see your products come to life. Thank you so much, Brahim, and happy networking, everyone. So let's not forget. Thank you, Brahim. So let's
Thank
not
you.
forget to connect.
Yes.
Adapt.
And engage.
Well,
Thank you,
everyone.
Best of luck.
Good show.